Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Running an hour late again, of course, but here I am. Okay. We're just going to get into it this morning. My timer, though, I need to adjust that. I'll show you what I'm doing. Drawing stream. Oh. Speech chat. There we go. So my timer is about an hour off because I am running an hour late, but hello. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to make this an hour and 30 minutes. Then, there we go. All right. I'm going to get started drawing. And if anyone else joins in the chat, say hi, and I will also chat with you. I am running an hour late, so I apologize for that. I've been doing that quite a lot lately. I've been needing to wake up earlier, but unfortunately, today was a rainy day, so it made it hard to wake up, which happens. Plus, I probably need to put in my headphones real quick, too. I'm going to do that. Else there'd be an echo. Alright, that's working. There is a possibility that my stream will slow down or lag as a result of the internet currently, but that is what it is. There we go. All right. Gotta look up a reference for resting hand. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at while I'm drawing.
Nice.
Hello, Rihanna. Thanks for hopping in on stream. Sorry I'm late again. But as I always say, better late than never, right?
Hope it'll be a good week ahead.
Yes. Today I woke up late. I blame it on the rain because it is raining outside. And I was really tired waking up, and I don't know, there's something about either the atmosphere or whatever, but also something happened to my auto bot thing to where it doesn't turn on my light anymore. It can turn off my light, but not turn on my light. So that's something I need to figure out and fix. Probably needs more batteries. I don't know. Yeah, usually I have it automatically turn on my light whenever I wake up. But yes, good morning. This is my birthday weekend. Not
It
birthday
rained
weekend,
a lot
but
today
birthday week.
over here as well.
Yeah. Okay, so in this hand she's going to be holding the paper, so...
Great weather to sleep in FR.
Right? It makes it so easy to sleep in. But should be okay. Should be okay. I have another Zelda video coming out right after this stream. But outside of that, I don't know if there was any news that I told you. Birthday's coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, birthday week partying face.
My brother is also simultaneously streaming right now. So if you want, you can subscribe to him. That being said, he streams mostly just video games, so it might not be your cup of tea, but I'll go ahead and
Oh, that's cool.
Show you his YouTube channel. It is at WillS267. So his name is Will S. My name is Josh S. Of course. So I'm gonna put that in the chat. You can subscribe to him if you like. He's trying to also
https://www.youtube.com/@wills2673.
Yeah. So he's also simultaneously streaming. And he's streaming Space Marine, which is pretty neat. You can hear him talking. Well, let's rush into certain death. So, yeah, he's streaming. So go ahead and subscribe to him. He would appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, so he during the weekend he wanted me to work more on his YouTuber avatar that he wants to turn into a VTuber, and I'm going to show you that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go say hi.
And this is what I got so far for him. Looking pretty good. So he's gonna turn this, well, I'm probably gonna do it, but we're gonna turn this into a VTuber. We're gonna add clothing, of course, and different things, but yeah. It's like a mix of our dog Hiro, who's a Alaskan Kleekai. And an Alaskan Kleekai is like a husky that stays puppy size his entire life. So it's a mix between Hiro and my brother, who's very he's got a very nonchalant,
Whoa,
kind
it
of
looks so cool.
introverted attitude. So that's what I worked on last night, basically. Not last night, Saturday. And a little bit on Sunday. And then I went to church. It was fun. Good. So I'm gonna actually close that. Don't need that anymore. Look at Vassa's reference. That's what I'm looking at. And I might be a little bit more quiet today than I normally am. Just to get that speed painting look in my videos down. That being said, I'll still respond to any comments or chat messages, of course. Will and I have different personalities. I'm much more of the bubbly type. I don't really have a problem. I'm more of an ambivert, honestly. Sometimes I feel really... I think I became more of an ambivert versus being an extrovert when I was younger. When I became an adult. But...
Haha, yeah, he said something similar.
But we basically have opposite personalities. He's much more introverted, so he has more difficulty talking. I have to restrain myself from talking, so I tend to babble
Crazier.
a lot. Yep. That's my brother. Is that a little too slow? Yeah, but he streams for like 4 hours a day, so he does it much longer than me. But then again, he doesn't work, so he's living off of those Navy retirement benefits, which I do not envy because he has trauma from there that I do not want. So, which is why he was honorably discharged. That being said, he does make.
Yeah, if I see him streaming again, I'll pop in to say hi when I can relieve face.
Oh, I appreciate that, Rihanna. I will say the difference between what my brother does and what I do. I work as a teacher. He has social anxiety. So for me, I have to work, and for him, he gets paid by the military, the Navy, the U.S. government, the same amount that I would get paid working at where I'm working at. So nothing wrong with that, but all I'm saying is he should move to Japan when he can, because money goes further here.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Yep. But nah, my brother's a cool guy. He's a bit more, I don't know, ambivalent, more apathetic, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to describe my brother. He's similar to like Gintoki personality-wise from Gintama.
I guess he watches or streams too. That's pretty cool.
Also, he's a sailor. He might be trying to like stop cussing so much, but he is a sailor, so he's been doing that for a while. Religiously, I honestly don't know if he's. I know he doesn't go to church, but I think that has more to do with his anxiety rather than his feel of lack of need to. So, but you know, he did wait until marriage, which is cool. He's married now. He did. So that's admirable. He did. It's just, I guess it's because he's from the Navy and he cusses so much. He does support religious freedom, I do know that. But he doesn't go to church, which is kind of the... That doesn't mean he's not a Christian, it's just kind of difficult for me to assess, I guess, by his fruits.
Did you look up to your bro growing up?
In some ways. He was much more... So I was the one who was always late for class and stuff. We lived in the same room for 18 years until he went off to the Navy. We were both very similar. We were pretty close because we lived in the same room. And honestly, he's much more comfortable talking with me, and you know, we were talking live on stream. On his stream yesterday, as I was finishing up his avatar. But he's much more comfortable around me, I think, than probably anyone outside of his wife. So I would say we're very close. We have similar senses of humor, I think. Though he might be a little more edgy than me. But
That's great.
Yeah. That being said, I don't think I really looked up to anyone when I was a
I'm
kid.
sure that helped a lot for him growing up.
I tended to be much more... I don't know. It was weird because I was the youngest, and my parents were much more relaxed with me. Yeah. Maybe. It was weird. He's there were a few times when I looked up to him. One was when my grandpa died. He was much... I expected him to be an emotional wreck because of it. But whenever I was an emotional wreck, he was much more comforting towards me. So that was good. Yeah, there's a lot of things that my brother is good. He's actually much more emotional than he lets on, but he hates things that aren't logical. But at the same time, when he's mad, he gets mad. When he's sad, he gets really sad. So he's very emotional. He's a complicated guy, so. But you know, he's a cool guy. He's funny. He makes inappropriate jokes sometimes, but I think that's the Navy coming out of him. I don't know, like, half the time what to associate to the Navy and what to associate to just my brother, right?
What about your sister? Anything you admired about her?
My sister, she was a brat growing up. She was really mean to my brother. That's another thing. I'm really close to my brother and my sister. I was close to my sister and I was close to my brother, but they did not get along until the end of like high school, until Will came back from the Navy, basically. So my sister went to a Christian college, and she was a Christian before that, but she was much more, I guess, culturally Christian. Wasn't really, I don't know, wasn't really, it's kind of hard to describe. She's much more in the faith now, I would say, than she was back then. That being said, her attitude can still be a little hard to handle. She's very brash sometimes and straight up, which can be good. But she's, growing up, she was very hypercritical, and I think she still does that in her head. She just doesn't express it as much now. So she's still the same person, but it's like, she did go to a Christian school, meet a good Christian man, honestly, who she didn't deserve. Her husband is such a great guy. It's only by God's grace that she is how she is now. I think my brother and sister reconciled. I hope they did. They seem to be on decent terms. Like, they don't call each other like I call them, but yeah. But my sister, she has a very similar personality to me, in the sense that she is much more ambiverted now, I would suppose. I don't know. She's very extroverted, actually. I would say she's even more extroverted than me. She would go out of her way to talk to strangers and, well, at the very least, people in school that I would normally just be acquaintances with. She would talk to and learn more about them and tell them what she thinks and stuff. While I would just kind of...
That's cool.
Yeah, so she's a bit more extroverted than me. I will say I'm envious of her, that she has children. So that's something I struggle with sometimes, is envy. And I love her children. They're beautiful kids. She just had another one too. But yeah. So, again, I don't know if I would say I look up to them. They're both very musical too, so they can keep a note. I grew up in a musical family. But I do love both of my siblings, and I am on good terms with both of them, so you know, that's good. I'm not like in a bad place with them. I know I'm being hypercritical, but honestly, like, I have a better relationship with my brother and my sister than most people do. So.
Yeah, true.
Well, my sister is definitely a Christian, I would say. In fact,
Like you can see it for what it is, but still get along W them.
Right. In fact, I think she's in the same boat as me for like not being sure if my brother's a Christian or not. And I don't know, it's not that it's hard to tell, it's just that it's like he might be more culturally Christian, like how she was. But I'm not sure. And she's also very, you know, she has the same sort of criticisms that I have about not going to church and different things like that. So my parents are in that boat too. They don't go to church, even though I know they're Christians. She's actually more critical of my parents than I am. She's just a critical person, period. I love my parents to death. I look up to my parents, I will say. But she's always been, even when she was young, it's funny. When she was young, she criticized them. Well, not mostly my dad.
Do you guys ever hang out together, the three of you?
Sometimes.
A sibling hangout.
Usually we do it though during like Christmas or something. We play games, board games or something. We used to hang out a lot when we were young, of course. But it's funny. My sister, she would criticize my dad when she was young for not letting her live her dream. That was like her big contention with him. She was like, "You didn't let me go and become an actress and all this stuff." And she would admit herself she was being a brat then. And now her biggest contention is that he didn't raise her in as, I guess, in this, I don't know, it's weird for me because it's kind of like I'm criticizing her live on stream, but at the same time it's like kind of my understanding of it, at least. But basically her biggest contention was that he wasn't like a big enough Christian example for her. And he didn't go to church. He still doesn't go to church. That's probably another thing that's kind of hard. I think my dad has the same difficulties going to church as my brother does. And they have similar personalities, more so than my mom. So it's yeah, it's kind of hard to. Me and my sister took from my mom personality wise, and my brother took from my dad. So, but anyway, you know, I love them all.
Maybe it was different cause she's the only girl.
It is, yeah. She is much more. She was definitely the troubled child, I would say, growing up, and maybe not now because they're happy to see her, and whenever she has babies, and she does have babies, they're happy to help her and Jacob out. Jacob is my brother-in-law. My sister's name is Miki, by the way. So her real name is Fumiko. So that's my grandmother's
LOL
name.
plus being the middle child.
Yeah. So being a girl and the middle child was probably not easy on her. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure my brother and my sister both love me. So, and my parents, of course, love me. I call my parents every week. I call my brother starting now, I guess, because he started streaming pretty much every week. He said I tricked him into calling him, and I'm like, you're tricking me into drawing your avatar, man. So. I need to call my sister again. I was calling her, so I could teach her daughter Japanese, which I should start up again now that I think about it. But I was doing that after work, which kind of made it difficult to stream because I would do it so late, right? So I need to start going to bed earlier. Instead of going to bed at like 11, 12-ish, I need to go to bed at like 10 or even 9. The issue is I get home at around 8. That gives me basically just an hour to edit my streams that I did and other things like that. So it's not a lot of time. That being said, I try to get as much done as possible for the Ocarina of Time streams. With the Ocarina of Time streams, well, the stream that I did earlier, I already have it all edited, so I adjusted on Saturday I adjusted the speed, right? I wanted to go normal speed during cutscenes and fast during gameplay, basically, whenever I'm not talking. So I've already adjusted all that, did the hard work. Now I just need to add an intro and an outro to the second video. So it ended up splitting into 2 videos. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, so far I've done her arm and Boss's lower body. I just need to draw his arms, and we're done with that panel. And then I need to do the secret message. Shouldn't take too long. My mouse. Okay. So I need to look up a reference for his arms. Yeah, I think that'll work. He has a bag there, which is why he's putting his arm weight on it. These other ones just don't face the front. Yeah, that should work. Oops. It's not a clear reference, though. It's kind of hard to see. Woman walking, I mean man walking. Okay, I'll just change that to man. It's a little awkward. these references. I needed a 3/4 speed, not a side move. It's too early. I don't like looking up references because they take so long. I already spent like 10 minutes, or it feels like that, looking this up. I should make some tea. Okay, I'm gonna go to the cam stream. I'm gonna make some tea while I look up some more references. Yeah, how you doing, Hana? You doing okay? How's your week going? I guess it's the start of your week. Since it's Sunday.
Did I miss anything?
Not really. I'm just chilling. Well, I just drew stuff.
Did
I'm
you
trying
learn
to find
any new songs on the ukulele for your students lately?
Let's see. We learned Lean on Me. So I'm just trying to look up references of a man walking in a 3/4 perspective. So that way I can finish drawing Vassa's arms here. Yeah, so Lean on Me.
Oh,
cool. Have you ever heard of Mashal, the anime? There's a song in it that's really popular with the kids called Bling Bong Bong Born. And I've taught the kids that one, but that's supposed to be a secret. Of course, I was doing the English version, but they were like, I want to learn this song. And I was like, okay, here you go.
that's cool. Would be fun for them.
Yeah. I don't want his arm all the way out here. I want it like slightly out, but then they just rotate the man. My goodness. Like, who walks like this? That doesn't look natural to me. That looks like I'm gonna pause here, you know, it's like it's kind of more what I'm looking like what I'm looking for here. So, oops. Just not with
But yeah, it's
hand
Sunday.
in the pocket.
My week is only now starting.
Yeah, that's good. Sunday is fun day. Alright, sounds like the music is finished. This is what I'm going to be looking at. But let's change the music. What kind of music you want to listen to? Let me just pull up YouTube real quick. Want to listen to the Zelda Chomp Champ music? Yeah, Undertale Lo-Fi. It's okay to take a break and sleep in dreamy, relaxing Zelda music. That's not music. Cave music. The only issue I'd have is if it's like I would love to play this, but
Do
if
you
it's
play
copyrighted,
Minecraft LOL?
not really. I mean, sometimes. Usually when I do, it's other people asking me to play Minecraft. It's usually not me going out of my way to do. Is that Tobuscus? What? It's usually not my way. It's usually not me going out of my way to play it. But I do own it and I do play it with friends sometimes. I guess we can do Zelda and chill. Too. If you have no objections.
Yeah, would have been nice to play some Japanese music LOL.
Yeah, I would love to, but hold on, I think the Chrome audio is not working. Me. Hmm.
Yeah, don't hear it yet.
Let me fix that. Doobie-doobie-da. How do I get Chrome work? Chrome audio. Where's that coming from? Chrome audio. Here we go. Chrome. Ah, okay, got it. Okay, this one needs to go to here. Also, I need to adjust the properties and say match title, otherwise find window of same executable. All right, so I need to do that. There we go. It should work now. I don't know how loud it'll be. A little loud for me, but for you guys, it's probably about right. I like that it's raining because honestly, it's raining for me right now. Yeah. But thanks for hopping in, Omar and Rehana. It's good to see you both, of course. My brother is also streaming. Will
Let
is.
me look up some steps. Nice.
If you want to subscribe to him, here's his channel. I'll put it in the chat again. So, you know, he streams 4 hours a day. Today I'm only streaming an hour and a half.
https://www.youtube.com/@wills2673.
I wonder if there's a way to make it quieter for me. It's a little loud for me. But I still want the. Is it loud for you? It might just be loud in general. Hold on. Yeah, it's just loud in general. There we go. Alright, I fixed it.
Yes. Steps to take to create the Midnight Yamabuki.
Ooh. Yamabuki. You want me to look that up? Like on YouTube?
Music level good now.
Or are you talking about the bike again? I'm not sure. All right, get back to drawing. I'm gonna pull this over to the left so I can see the reference. The Midnight
You know what it
Yamabuki?
is, right?
No, I don't. Is it like a folktale? Oh, I forgot to pour tea. Oh no, my water's running out. Tea time. Though it was tea time like 15 minutes ago.
A Yamabuki?
Yamabuki? Is it a yokai or I know it's a name. Hold on, let me look it up. Is it a fish or a flower? Yamabuki. Let me look up what... Because Yama means mountain. I don't know what Buki means. Like a Japanese yellow rose. I can show you an image of that.
The last one that you said. BRB.
So here's a Yamabuki. I've seen these before, yeah. There's also a fish. There's also characters in anime. There's also a sake based on the rose. Interesting stuff there. Interesting. Anyway. Alright, so today actually I have a Zelda video that will be playing right after this stream, and I'll be...
They're your favorite color.
They are my favorite color. There'll be a Zelda video coming out based on Friday's stream. My Saturday, of course. And yeah, those are pretty flowers. I really like them. And so if you guys want to watch that video with me, I'll be commuting while watching it, so I'll be commenting in the chat during the live chat during the video. So make sure his arms are bigger.
Time to look up some stuff for the Midnight Yamabuki.
The Midnight Yamabuki. But yeah, Will is also streaming, so if you want to say hi to him, I put his channel in the chat. So that's going on. But I'll be streaming for another 40 minutes. And then the YouTube video of the Ocarina of Time will pop up. So exciting stuff. I made this hand way too big. I'm gonna shrink it. Also, I drew it on top of the clothes instead of making a new layer. Oopsie. Note to self, always
Mayonaka no Yamabuki. I think that's the Japanese way of saying it.
Mayonaka no Yamabuki. Okay. I'll look it up. Okay. Midnight Heart? The manga series. Arisu Yamabuki? Mayanaka Hatouchun. So Mayanaka is midnight, yeah.
I am back.
Welcome back. Mayonaka. Mayonaka. The dead of night, midnight. Mayonaka.
My concept of that doesn't exist yet. I have to make it exist.
I see. So the midnight yellow flower. Japanese yellow rose. Interesting. Also, I think his arm should be not in his clothes, so I'm actually gonna undo that.
And yes, it has to go to you.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, I accidentally paused it. Pause the music. There we go. Sometimes my headphones can pause music, which makes it hard whenever I'm adjusting my headphones to get back into my ear.
Hanacopter and Vassasaurus look so cute.
Yep. Vassasaurus. I love that nickname. When did we come up with that? Where, it's just viable, but with Vassa being a dinosaur.
Haha, I don't even remember LOL. Spent a lot of time on that hand. Probably more time than I should have. I'll just leave it there. My perfectionism was sneaking in on me. Alright, so next I'm going to go to... Okay. This is really the vibe right now because it's just raining and it's me just drawing. I'm not very talkative today, but I'm getting more work done, which is good. I'm not sure if I should edit this video or not because I said a lot of personal... I see that you took the man hand vs woman hand factor into account.
True. Not sure if I should make this stream into a VOD. Just because I said a lot of personal things about my family that I probably wouldn't want them seeing if they were to pull up the video, but like my sister, for example, what I said about her, she'd probably be like, "What do you mean?" or whatever. Or, "How dare you say that on stream? Like, everyone can see that the internet is forever." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, I'm sorry."
She'd be right, though. Or maybe she's okay with it. I don't know. She has gotten more humble. Maybe I can just edit it out, but that's more work for me. I'm trying to get more sleep. I don't know. Should I make this into a VOD? Let me know. Let me know. Got quite a bit of work done. It would definitely look more like a speed paint than the other videos I've made. Because I've been a lot quieter just drawing. So, maybe. Gotta drink my tea.
Don't worry about the thing with Will missing the stream or complaining about it.
Well,
Are you turning every stream to a VOD?
I was trying to, for Caleb, so that way since he wakes up in the morning, and I can just upload these in the morning instead of in the afternoon, so he can watch them. I need to find another reference, so I'm going to do for the other arm. I don't want it in the pocket.
I think you haven't been that quiet this stream, YK. It's really only now. At the
That's
start
true.
we chatted quite a bit.
That's also true, yeah. I don't know, maybe I feel like I've been more quiet than usual because I'm a talkative Nancy. But I think if I were to edit this stream into a VOD, it'd be only like 30 minutes. Maybe I talked more than that, I don't know, but what on earth?
Also, I think it's Caleb who called him Vassasaurus first face with tears of joy.
Maybe. Probably, actually, yeah. That's funny. This will work. Ouch. How do I close this? I don't want this in there.
I spotted it in stream number 13, but I only schemed and didn't check thoroughly, lol. Oops. I may have spoken too soon. We just had 4 people in the chat a few seconds ago.
No worries, no worries.
We were writing for somewhere around page 60.
Okay. Now I can zoom in peace. There we go. All right. Ah, pause it again. Yeah, Caleb's a funny guy. He tends to come up with stuff like that. Yeah, it's been a pretty chill stream, all things considered. Didn't really talk about much. I feel like so far I just talked about my brother and sister and family.
Oh, custom decals on ETSE.
Ooh, that's fun. ETSE. That's funny how text-to-speech call it ETSE instead of Etsy. I wonder if I can change that. Hold on. Well, I can do the pronunciation of my name.
ETC.
Etsy. Etsy. Weird. Oh well. Hold on, let me try phonetic alphabet.
Lol Etsy.
Oh, that worked. Etsy.
Itsy. At least you tried. Re. Lol.
That's not what I want. Etsy. Here we go. Copy that. See if that works.
I can definitely use those when the time is right. Etsy.
Hey, that worked.
Lol.
Anyway. You know, if you can get, because I've mispronounced your name before. If you can get the phonetic alphabet version of your name, you can say it's pronounced, and then you can copy and paste that in there. And
While you're at, change Kiowa to sound like cute.
okay, I don't know how to change it, but if I can figure that out, yeah. I know I can change the pronunciation of my name, but I don't know if I can change the pronunciation of words, so if I could have figured that out, I would absolutely do that. There might be a setting, though.
But the TDS doesn't speak Japanese. Face with tears of joy.
Yeah, weird, right? Let me see if I can... Hold on. That got me curious.
Kiowa cute. Kyoit.
Might not work. Yeah, it didn't work.
QOOT.
Here we go. Okay. Copying.
Cute.
That's not the phonetic alphabet. Not good.
The plans are down on list and ready. Now I just have to wait for the right week to start obtaining the things.
Weird. Well, this gives me furigana, which is nice, but I'm looking for IPA. Here we go. Here we go. Where's chat? Hold on.
Slash Hajime Makite slash Tsukuas slash Stibnso
that didn't work.
slash Decim slash Hormseekum slash Wanigai Simasm slash.
Also, it says slash. Yeah, I don't think it'll work. Was it IPA? What was that
Lol,
other
it
one?
still
I did?
butchers it, ha ha ha.
I forget.
Oh, no. Josh is looking for beer. Quick, someone suggest a good SAK. Hajime Mashita.
I typed Hajime Ashite.
Haha, good one, Omar, haha. Hajime Mashite.
Mashite. Hajime Mashite.
Whoops, Hajime Mashite. Hajime Mashti.
Mashti. Hajime Ma.
Boku W.A. Stevenson Omar Des.
Wa. E. E.T. O.
LOL.
So. Zone. Yes. Yo. Roshi. Iku. One.
Watashi W.A. Rehana Des.
Dai. Imasu. Try that.
Nane. Hajime Ma Shte. Yashu Wasu T Bun Son Des. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Darn.
LOL 15 minutes left.
You're right, you're right. Let me finish this hand. I'm gonna do that. I wish I had more time. I like my teaching job, don't get me wrong, I love children, but like if I could switch my teaching job to streaming and get paid the same amount, I think I would prefer it.
I guess there's no way to work around it then. Anata wa vasasaurus des.
Anata. To the anata. I mean, I guess there is ways to work around it. You just gotta figure out the correct way to do it.
The phonetics are way too off. And
Yeah, like quite a
anata.
bit. Anata. Anata. So like na nata. Anata.
Anata. Anata.
Yeah, that's mine was good. Anata. It's still off because they don't pronounce the T right, but more of a harsher T. They say da.
Anata.
Anata. It's not anata, it's anata. Ah. Ana. Nata. Might sound southern, but let's try that.
Anata.
That worked. Anata. Interesting.
LOL, oh no, we're getting distracted again. LOL. Anata. Josh, did you ever have a pet?
A pet? Yeah, I had two. One's named Hero. He's still alive. He lives with my parents right now. He's an Alaskan Kleekai. And an Alaskan Kleekai is a husky. Oops. Wrong thing. An Alaskan Kleekai is a husky that stays puppy-sized his entire life. So that's what my dog looks like. And he's super cute. Yeah. They have very shy-ish personalities. And they're good boys. I definitely want one whenever I can have pets in Japan. And the other one is a Bichon.
Oh, cute.
His name was Winter. He passed away when I was in high school? No, college. So, Hiro and Winter, they knew each other for a little bit. He was the old dog. He had cataracts and had one of his eyes removed before he died. But he was a good boy too. Now Hero's 9 now, so he's like in his 60s in dog years. So he's a good boy. Yeah. Anyway.
Do you think Hiro has a similar personality to your brother then?
Very similar.
Since they're
yeah.
both introverted. Whatever you do, don't take your pets to Springfield, Ohio. They're asterisk.
Oh my goodness. Yep, I will not do that.
Yeah, I saw the
Omar
debate.
Wyes.
I saw the debate with Kamala and Trump, and I looked that up afterwards. Yeah, that's wild.
LOLO.
It was a immigrant question, and Trump went off about how they're eating pets. So.
LOL right haha.
All right,
The
looks
illegal
like that
Haitian
was...
migrants are abducting household pets and killing ducks and geese either for food or rituals.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Looks like the music is over. I keep using the wrong tab. Like, oh, our music's over. Pull over speech chat. Oh, whoops. Where is music? We only have about 8 minutes, so I guess we can do another Zelda one. Lo-fi of the wild. Hmm.
There were several videos that served as proof, but they are being censored and taken off the internet.
Yeah, I'll probably get a YouTube notice for this, you know. You know how they do like this requires more information sort of stuff. Coffee date. Where's the long videos? Popular. Undertale. What did we just listen to? Zelda and Chill? 2. We listened to 2, so let's listen to 1. Two.
It was the same situation when the illegal Venezuelan gang migrants took over apartments in Aurora, Colorado.
That's wild, yeah. I'm glad I live in Japan where I don't have to deal with stuff like that. That's one thing a lot of people hate about Japan, but I'm actually for Japan on this. One, with refugees, they don't really take a lot of them. And when they do take them, they kind of put them in like prisons, which is why most refugees don't want to go to Japan. They kind of disincentivize it. Also, they're an island nation, so I don't know why you would want to go like come here in refuge to begin with.
In other words, Joshua is in a better country overall than I am next to right now.
Yeah. That being said, America is still more free. It's but yeah, Japan's kind of wild when it comes to refugees and immigrants. It's kind of hard to be an immigrant here. It takes one, you have to have a bachelor's degree to get a work visa, unless you're like an Asian immigrant. So like if you were born in China or Korea, China is the biggest immigration population here. But yeah, so Americans make up a very, very small percentage of people living in Japan who are immigrants. That works. Looks a little weird here, but yeah, I'm too lazy to fix it. Oh, I just did. Okay. And just gonna merge this. I'm not gonna merge this. I'm gonna delete here. There we go. Okay, I finished the panel today. Not as much as I wanted to do, but you know, it's pretty good. I guess I can go ahead and draw the bubbles for this.
We have illegal migrants walking around from time to time in New Jersey, but I am hoping that it doesn't get worse in the state.
Yeah, it just depends on where you live. If you live in like a sanctuary city, for example, it is likely to have more illegal immigrants. Immigration is a big policy issue in the Trump-Kamala election. It used to be the Trump-Biden election, but they kicked Biden out. You can tell he didn't want to be kicked out, but you know. Yeah, immigration is a pretty big issue. Illegal immigration specifically. But that being said, it's hard to... I think a lot of the issues is the countries where they're coming from anyway, right? That's one thing if they're coming to America and they're trying to get a better life, right? As an immigrant, not an illegal immigrant, but an immigrant. If you're an illegal immigrant, you're going with the cartels in order to migrate. And I do not want anyone supporting the cartels. I think we should destroy the cartels, actually. I would go to war with the cartels. And that's just because of the human sex trafficking that they're doing. For that reason alone, I would go to war with them. Because I'm very passionate about that. Because whenever human sex trafficking is involved, always children are involved. And I do not want that. So, that's kind of a big theme in my story, you know. Not sex trafficking, but... because I can't really directly say it and keep it PG, but... yeah.
Let's not forget the Chinese spies coming through the border.
Yeah, and it's not just the southern border. There's other borders, people overstaying their visas, different things like that, where illegal immigration happens. It's a big issue. And the people who say it's not an issue started to see that it's an issue as soon as Texas and Florida started sending all the illegal immigrants that were migrating there to the other cities like New York and New Jersey and Los Angeles and everything. So when they started going into their little fenced-in homes where they make, you know, crazy amounts of money and try to push out all the poor people in their little silver spoon-fed mouths, they got upset about it. So
Interesting.
That's the situation with America. But it's a big issue. A lot of people. My main issue with the illegal immigration is the human trafficking that's involved in it. Because one, illegal immigration itself is technically a form of illegal trafficking, like human trafficking, but I mean specifically sex trafficking. I think that's just horrible.
Scout Squad and Black Ops come out if things get worse.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. So, anyway, maybe I should draw his belt real quick since I have like 5 seconds. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Alright, so my other video should be premiering right now. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks again for coming by, Omar and Rayhana.
Whenever this stream ends, it should directly link you to the next video that's coming out, which is the new Zelda, the Zelda, what's it called? Let's Play that we did that I edited down.
No problemo.
This time, I edited down the video a little bit more, so instead of it just being with both the audio from the game and the audio from...
Have a nice day.
Focused. Instead of it being just the audio from the game and the audio from my voice being zoomed, right? Instead of them both being referenced when speeding up the video, now it's just my voice being referenced. So this is going to be the first video where everything gets sped up when I don't talk, unless it's a cutscene, in which case I manually made it slow down. So, all right, when I finish this, I'm going to end the stream. I'm almost done. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hopping in. I'm gonna save that, and we'll call it a day. And I gotta get going to work. So, alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Once again, thanks again for hopping in. We finished one panel. We didn't get to the letter, but that's gonna be the next goal, I think. I made his hands a little small here, but that's okay. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye bye now. Oh, hold on. Let me go to cam screen. Alrighty, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. See you at the video. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.